Hi, this is Eva Cartman, host of the Dream Big podcast show, the place to go to learn, laugh, and grow. A few weeks ago, we talked about how to be great friends to others. Today, I wanted to do something a little different and share why you need to be a best friend to yourself. Now, you may be wondering, what are you talking about, Eva? How can I be a friend to myself? Well, that's what we're going to find out today, thanks to a great tip from Deepak Chopra. This is episode 215 of the Dream Big podcast, and it's time to dream big.
My name is Eva Cartman. I'm part of a squad of super kids that are here to change the world. We don't believe you need to be adults to have big goals and start working towards your dreams. We believe age is just a number, and you're never too young to make a difference. We may be young, but we are not naive. We understand that achieving our big dreams will not be easy. It will take incredible dedication, hard work, and yes, massive action. There will be ups and downs, but we embrace the challenges and relish pushing outside of our comfort zone because this is how we grow. They may not teach us these concepts in our school textbooks, but we are smart enough to know that the tools and tactics to achieve our big dreams are out there. And we are willing to do the work to seek out these skills and master them because we know that our future depends on it. We are the big dreamers, and it's time to dream big.
Before we dive into this week's content, here's some jokes from Silly Sophia.
What kind of fish goes best with peanut butter? Jellyfish! What did the beach say when the tide came in? Long time, no see.
Thank you, Sophia. Last month, I shared the 3 C's of being a great friend. Great friends compliment, congratulate, and console. With school back in session, I thought it was a great opportunity to share how you can start out the year with the right mindset to develop new friendships and strengthen existing ones. Today, I wanted to share another piece of advice that may sound a bit backwards at first, but by the end of the episode, you'll know exactly what I mean. Instead of focusing on how to be a great friend to others, I want to share how and why you should be a best friend to yourself. This is something that I recently heard Deepak Chopra, probably the world's leading expert on meditation and mindfulness, say in a guided meditation. Specifically, Deepak said, and I quote, "You're always your own best friend, and best friends say loving, positive things to one another." For instance, what would you say to a best friend who's discouraged or sad? How about, "You did great," or "You're strong," or "You're wonderful just as you are"? Now, how about saying those words to yourself whenever you start to doubt the beauty of your light? I just love that quote. And more importantly, I love how we can all apply that to every part of your life. Before you take action or make a decision, ask yourself, what would I say or do here if I was advising my best friend? Would you ever tell your best friend not to try something because they could never do it? Of course not. Then don't tell yourself that. If you know that your best friend is exhausted and hasn't slept well recently, would you force your friend to stay up late and play with you? Of course not. You'd tell your best friend to get a good night's sleep. And when you're feeling tired, you should do the same. Just the other night, it was actually earlier than I typically sleep, but I was feeling super tired. So I told my parents that I was going to bed and got a few extra hours of sleep. And guess what? I felt great the next morning. If you knew your best friend had a big test or a big race the next day, would you give your best friend all the junk food in the world? Of course not. You would want your best friend to have a nutritious meal and drink plenty of water so they feel full of energy the next day. You should do the same for yourself in that situation also. I think by now you can see where I'm going with this. Deepak is absolutely right. We need to be our own best friend. We need to take care of ourselves so that we have the energy and mindset to go out there and be the best version of ourselves. So while yes, I do want you to practice the 3 C's this year and congratulate, compliment, and console your friends at school, I also want you to be mindful that you need to be a great friend, a best friend to yourself also. A huge thank you to Deepak Chopra for inspiring this week's episode. I'll include links to Deepak's website in our show notes, so you and your family can check out his content. My mom is constantly playing his guided meditations, and he has done so much good for this world. You'll find links to everything at dreambigpodcast.com/215. If you're getting great value from this podcast, please consider leaving a quick review on iTunes, which will only take a minute. Or you and your family can share a video with me about how Dream Big has impacted your life at sharewhathappened.com/dreambig. And if you don't remember that, I'll include links in the show notes at dreambigpodcast.com/215. That's all for today. This is Eva Cartman reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional. You need to make them essential. So take massive action to turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion, the way life was meant to be. I'll see you next episode. Bye.